Ooh, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Highlander here, coming right at you with a brand new video. Before we get into the Pokemon Sword and Shield news and information, I wanted to let you guys all know I have a personal project that I have been working on for a little bit of time now that is going to be coming to the something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be more of a comedy themed type of thing, but that is not ready yet, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that project. And while you guys are waiting for that, please enjoy this video about the news and information. We haven't really talked about Sword and Shield for a long time here on the channel. In fact, I think it's been almost a year. Yeah, pretty much. It's almost been an entire year since we've talked about these games on the channel. However, I do believe it is important to talk about them once more because we have some awesome information about them. Once again, as always, all my sources will be in the description below, so if you guys want to look at those, feel free to go down there and click and read through it. Now, it's not a ton of information. It's actually very short snippets of multiple pieces of information, if that makes sense. But we're going to kind of bullet point through these pretty quickly, and then I'll give my thoughts and opinions about what we're expecting to see here in the future and stuff like that. First piece of information is that they have confirmed that autosaves are able to be turned off in games. That's never really been a feature in the Pokemon. A lot of people were actually worried when they announced that they were going to have autosaves enabled in Shield, that they weren't going to be able to do any shiny hunting. Now, as a shiny hunter myself, I can relate with that issue because I was planning on actually doing a second run of the game once I finished my first one of a shiny run through the game with a shiny party. However, much to the pleasure of all of us in the shiny hunting community, they officially confirmed we're able to turn off autosave. Number 2, they have also confirmed that HMs are no longer going to be in the game. I think this was to be expected because HMs weren't really that prevalent in 7 at all, because you had the Pokemon rider, I think, that you used instead, where you could ride on Tauros, you could ride on Lapras or Sharpedo, and personally I think that's a much better use of these kinds of moves, where you have the Pokemon instead that can do it for you, and that way you don't have to move slot because deletable without a move deleter and yada yada yada. I think it's a good step forward for Game Freak to be removing the hidden machine as hidden machines in the game. It was a kind of an archaic tactic that I'm glad is no longer in games, and once again now we just have confirmation, which Number 3, they have confirmed that the EXP share works the exact same way as it does 7, where it splits the experience across your entire. The main difference being that we don't know if it is a key item that you can turn off yet. I know a lot of people are a little bit frustrated by this because they feel like the newer games were a little bit too easy with all the experience being gained to the entire party. But on the flip side of the coin, if you look at traditional RPGs, a lot of those kinds of games, in a battle, you finish the battle, your entire party that you currently have equipped in your front of your team gains all of the experience for the battle. It's not like it's one person gets all the experience, and then even people that are usually in the back row, or not back row, or not on your team at the time, gain like a little bit of experience, so they're not super under leveled when you decide to use it later in the game. So personally, I'm not on either side of the coin yet. I think it could be just fine, something that I'm not really going to stress about too much. If it tends to make the game a little, so I could see that being frustrating for a lot of people. But until we get more information about whether or not it is an item that you can turn off, we're gonna have to cross our fingers for whichever side we want to be on. Number 4, they have hinted at being able to do nature changes. Now this comes as a big shock to, I think, the competitive community as a whole, because a lot of quality of life changes have been made in the recent help out with competitive Pokemon, such as bottle caps, being able to max IVs so you don't have to breed for IVs if you didn't get the ones you wanted, and having specific EV training mini games like Pokepelago. You had an EV training game, they had super training in Pokemon Y and Auras, and that kind of stuff. And now it looks like they're going to be able to take it one step further by allowing you to change the nature of the app. The way they worded it in the article was super ambiguous. It mentions being able to change a personality parameter, which could mean the nature. It's what a lot of people are thinking it's going to, but it could mean something else. So once again, it's something that we would have to wait and see until the game comes in. However, if it is the case that you can change the nature of your Pokemon, I think that's personally pretty exciting. I'm not a huge fan of competitive in the first place. However, I do like to have mons that have the proper nature for the moveset that I have for the Pokemon. So that's kind of exciting, and I think personally is a good feature to add into the game. Last but definitely not least, because considering what this is, could be one of the biggest pieces of information we've gotten about the game so far, is the fact that Pokemon Sword and Shield will contain 18 gyms. That's not 8, that's not 16 like it was in Heart Gold Soul Silver. 18, which is kind of nuts if you think about it. The way to describe these gyms is that they're going to be split almost down in half, where you're going to have 9 minor league gyms and 9 major league gyms. At least that's kind of how it's worded in the article. If you look back in the past, Pokemon's official website actually has some information on Pokemon and how it's going to function, whereas it's going to be more of a tournament rather than a traditional. So if you look at that change in conjunction with the change of gyms, where you have a minor league and a major league set of gyms that you need to compete in, I think this makes a lot of sense for the context of the game. Not only do they now have 18 gyms that you potentially are going to be able to fight in order to enter the Pokemon League in general, that's just a lot more content than we've had in the previous. And if you look from a content side of things, which is kind of where I've been with these games since they're announced, it just looks like they're doing a lot more with these games forward than they have in the past, with in-game things to do, which is cool. I think it's a really cool change. Another good thing to point out about these gyms as well is that they mentioned a while back in a reveal trailer they were going to have exclusive gyms per game. So you had the fighting type gym that was going to be exclusive to Sword, and the ghost type gym that. However, that seems to have been flipped on its head, where now the article has come out. They have kind of announced that not going to be exclusive. It's going to be that the fighting type gym is a major gym in the major league of Pokemon Sword, whereas it's a minor league gym in Pokemon Shield, and vice versa with it. That about wraps up all the information that we got from GameInformer and guys, I hope you enjoyed this little quick play-by-play of all the new information we got from the games today. If it's something that you want to see more in the future, feel free to hit the like button and let it down in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video as a whole, please make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with everything that we're doing on the channel, especially with my new project that I'm working on its way. If you have any more information that you would like to add yourself to any of the information that we got today, make sure you let me know that in the comment section. I'd be more than happy to discuss anything things Pokemon related with you guys. It's a series I'm very passionate about, and I cannot wait until the games come out next month. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching this. Real quick, up here is going to be a video that YouTube recommends to you guys. I have no idea what it is, so hopefully it's something you guys would want to watch. And right here is our latest shiny reaction, whatever that may be. We do shiny hunting over on twitch.tv/Highlander_live. So if you guys want to watch us live stream every weekday around 8 o'clock Mountain Standard PM, I'd be more than happy to have you. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and catch you all in the next video.